Hey guys, this is Rick and welcome to the Flatcore server. Today I thought we'd run up to take a look at Danny's place. As you can see, I've got the mini map going so we can figure out where we're going. He's about minus 3,000, 3,000. That's kind of an approximate. It isn't the exact location of him, but it's close enough. It gets us in the general area. And while we're up there, I thought we would go ahead and check out there's a loot mansion up there, or there's a mansion that should have some loot up there. And we can take a look at the sites on the way up. If the world will load. So yeah, it's actually been a while since I've been on the server. It's just, just been busy as all get out. So my work, as you're probably aware of, my work situation is, not sure who this is. It's a nice little setup though. My work situation has been just really busy. I mean, I'm working all the time, seems like, and it's just been a real pain. So I had to get me a little drink there. My throat's a little on the dry side here lately. But yeah, I've been working, so I really haven't had a whole lot of time to do much of anything. I've been, if you watch the channel at all, I think the first episode of, at least the first episode of Life in the Woods will have come out. And I've been doing that. That's the mod pack by Fedrin. If you haven't seen it, then check it out and see what you think. It's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying doing it. So I've got that going on, but really not much else. And I'm trying to, do the Flatcore videos. I got into a creative world and worked on Mob Farm. And I came up with one design, but I didn't like it because it was really ugly. So it's kind of funny. I was laying in bed the other night thinking, gosh, I need a decent mob farm. And I don't know, I've been trying to, there's ethos design. There's all these other designs that people have, and everybody uses them. And, they're good designs. There's nothing wrong with them. But I kind of wanted just to come up with my own idea, rather than just use everybody else's idea, which I normally do. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why reinvent the wheel? And see, here's Danny's place, and I actually see I put in the minus 3,000, 3,000, which brings you out here, which is almost his place. But we'll reset the waypoint here in a second. Let's get up here and check this out. That is his. Is that his mob farm? I think. I don't even know if he has a gate into his place. I think he just breaks fences all the time. If you don't know who Danny is, Danywhoever is his YouTube channel. Go check him out because he's got some amazing, absolutely amazing minecart stuff going on in his channel. It's just he hasn't really done anything for a while. Yeah, this is the mob farm, I do believe. He hasn't done anything for a while, but I'll tell you, he's got plenty of videos for you to go check out. And if you need a minecart system, I mean, this guy, Danny, Danny knows what he's doing as far as when it comes to minecarts. Some just truly amazing stuff. Oh, he's got a bunch of villagers up here, so he's doing some trading and breeding with them. What's he got over here? Nothing. You probably saw the video. Oh, it's got some emeralds going there. Probably saw the video with him leaving a little gift for me. I've been trying to leave him some gifts as well. But yeah, he's got, and this is, I think, probably his iron golem farm, and I have no idea what that is. Oh, that looks crazy though. What is that? That must be a challenge. Oh, I bet that must be one of the challenges, because they have weekly challenges. So it's a gravel tree, I bet you. Okay. Crazy. Well, you can get all the, you can get the gravel from nothing there. Must have used it all. Yeah, that's his iron golem farm, I do believe. What's over here? I've got access. I've got rights to his place, and he's got rights to mine as well. So I'm not worried about him. What is this? Oh, this is oh, okay, it's a automatic cobblestone generator. Cool, very cool. Yeah, he's got a horse now. I want Sir Heinrich the Second. The second. I wonder what happened to Sir Heinrich the First. Let's fix the waypoints here. Let's set it up. This is Danny, and let's do the yellow. Okay, done. And M waypoints. Let's see. Yeah, that's the one we want to get rid of. I can delete that one. And there we go. So, yeah, these mini maps are really nice. I mean, I just use it for when I'm traveling around from place to place. I don't use them normally because I don't really need them for anything. But for he's got the 9 high going. But for, you know, trying to get around to the different loot caches and stuff, it's nice to have. They have all of the locations for all the loot chests, loot locations online. There's a Google Docs for it, and so it's public knowledge. So it's not like, oh, this must be his. That's his challenge box. Okay, let's make our own way out of here. Danny, if you're watching this, put a gate in somewhere, would you? Okay, now that loot house is right up here. We're gonna zip on up here. What time is it? It's I don't know what time it is. I can't see the sun. Where's the sun? I don't know. Okay, this way. But yeah, all the locations for all the loot places are, you know, is public knowledge. So. And they have a Zan's minimap. That's what I'm using, Zan's minimap. They have a minimap, all the Zan's minimap locations in there as well. So, I mean, you know, it's public knowledge. It's not like I'm doing something nobody else is doing. So, I know some people are like, "Oh man, you're using a minimap. You're using mods and stuff." Well, this is actually the only mod I've ever used on the server. It's just the map mod. And that's just to make things a little easier. I like, see, up here we go. I like to use these mini maps. I normally use the mini maps when I played on my single player Flat World because it's just easier to do, and it keeps you from getting lost. You know, it's not like there's no caves or anything that you have to worry about. So what can we do on this guy? I got 10. We'll do a 7. Yeah, efficiency 1. What a waste. Not using them for anything else. It's one thing about levels. I'm not on the Flat World. I'm not really all that worried about levels or doing all that kind of stuff. In fact, I'm not even going to make an XP farm because I just don't really see the point in it. It's nice to have the efficiency tools and stuff though, because of the fact that, you know, it goes through or really efficiency isn't a big deal in my mind. It's the unbreaking that I'd like to have. Just because iron is, if you don't have an iron golem farm, which I don't have, and to be honest, I really don't even feel like making one. Just from the standpoint that it's, you know, to me it's just not a big deal. You know, it's nice to have the armor, and I've got some armor, but considering the loot structures that exist here, and you know, you can get iron from the loot, from many of the loot structures. We got a piece of iron there. The camps have iron, the mansions have iron. So there's plenty of iron to find. You have to go out and look for it a little bit, but it isn't hard to do. But yeah, it's not a big deal in my mind. Now there's a camp down this way, I do believe, if I remember right. See, there's the base. It's getting dark, but we're gonna trek along anyways. Hopefully we won't die. I haven't died for quite a long time here. I think the number of deaths I've had on the server have been probably 4, maybe. Excuse me. Yeah, I think it's been 4. So now there's also a what do you call it? A keep, which opens up at night. And I've kind of attempted to go after it once. Oh, let me tell you, the guys that are in this thing, the bad guys, they have ghosts, I guess they are. Anyways, one guy hit me and I went down, just one hit, and I went down, I think 5 hearts. So it was crazy. So, you're going to have to really armor up, diamond armor with good enchants in order to, take one of those keeps. Now there's a bunch of loot. I went in there during the day and there's quite a few loot chests in there. So, I mean, it's definitely is this the one that has the, yeah, it does. It's got the little hidden one. Oh, a fishing rod. Wow. Definitely worth it, I would think, because you can probably get some decent loot out of it. But, I mean, man, you're just going to have to really armor up and have some decent weaponry. Because, like I said, I think 5 hearts I went down with just one hit. It was crazy. Oh, look at all this. See, this is what I'm talking about. See, there's just plenty of stuff for you to get here. So let's head on back to the base. Episode's almost over with. I got plenty of food. Yeah, I'm enjoying the Flatcore. I just haven't had a bunch of time to work on it. Although, we've made super good progress, I think, on it. How many episodes have I done? Probably... Oh gosh, I don't even know. It's been a few though, hasn't it? Maybe 7 or 8 at least. Gosh, I should have looked, I guess, but I didn't. Yeah, I think it's probably been at least that many. So we've done pretty well, I think, as far as, getting the base up and running and making it look kind of nice and decent. So yeah, I've been happy with it. That building right here, I think is Geek Hideout's villager thingamabobber number 2, because he has the first one at his regular base. Well, then he's got that one there. And I'm assuming it's some sort of villager thing because you can hear the villagers in it. Let's check this guy out. Oh, see, look at that, man. He's just building like crazy over there. Let's see if we can get past these guys without dying. Come on, go, go, go. Let's close the door just in case. Don't even want any unwanted visitors. I'll tell you, I'm getting a good collection of buckets. Seems like buckets respawn here. And name tags. I got a bunch of name tags too. A lot of name tags. Oh, there's this guy. Do I have any arrows? Jerk. Haha, gotcha. Alright, let's see what we got. Nothing there. That's the one that usually has the diamonds, but there's been nothing in there the past times I've checked it. So I think that chest is probably depleted. We're probably not going to get anything out of that chest. Can we make it? Let's go, go. Make a run for it. I tell you, you got to watch out for the bad guys on this map because they'll get you. I mean, it's hardcore, so they whack you pretty good. Well, I know we didn't really do much this episode other than just did a little road trip, but went up and saw Danny's place. So kind of got out of the house for a little bit. Yeah, now I don't know if I ever finished my thought on the mob farm. If you watch any of these videos, you know how scatterbrained I am. But yeah, the other night I was thinking about a different design, because the one I had come up with was kind of just up in the air, but it was this big ugly thing, and I didn't want that. And I thought of a design that basically has a single platform, a 3x3 platform in the middle, with a half slab in the middle of it, so you don't get spider spawning, and a space all the way around it. And these would be several layers, so the mob farm would be like a pillar or a tower, and it wouldn't be really ugly. And then at the bottom would be some water that would flow, say, this way, then drop down a couple levels here, and then would flow this way into a lava blade where they would die. And then that way I could put a hopper, because I've got enough iron to put a hopper. Let's go check our iron supply here. Let's take the side door. I've got enough iron to make a hopper, and that way all the mob drops would, they die in the using the lava blade. And I've got let's see, where is my lava in here? Look at all this lava I've got. I got tons of lava. Look at all these buckets I got. I got a ton of buckets too. But I got a good supply of iron, so I can make a hopper, and that way, while I'm out working around the place, and now see, while I'm out working around the place, it'll be spawning and dropping and dying and collecting items and stuff. Because what I'm hoping for mainly is bones, because those are always useful. And gunpowder's useless, so that's really no. Rotten flesh is fairly useless, so that's not going to help me out too much. But if witches spawn, then you can get glowstone and redstone and glass bottles and stuff like that. So the witches would be really nice to have. But you can see here that this is all stuff from loot that I've basically, I made the stone pickaxe. Well, I made that one a long time ago, but I haven't used it because I've been using all these ones I found in all the loot chests. And found a diamond hoe in a loot chest. Now I made these, but as you can see, I've got 15 diamonds, which is not bad. Those are all from loot chests as well, and 43 emeralds. So yeah, and the emeralds, of course, can be used for trading with some of the other guys, which is what I need to do, because I want to get a horse. Because once I get a horse, I'll be able to move around and check out these loot structures a lot easier and a lot faster. So a horse would definitely be worth getting. They're super, super rare in the wild. So, the best way to get a horse is basically to buy one. And I know that some of the guys around here do have horses, so I just need to check around to see if I can find one. But yeah. Of course, I showed you these last time. These are the animal pens. So, with what I'm thinking about the mob farm here, it won't be super big, but I can make it fairly tall. So, and what you do is you just basically, I'm going to make a 3x3 platform here, put the half slab in the middle, and then I can then go up 2 spaces, then put another one, go up 2 spaces, put another one. And what you do is you put trapdoors around the side, so they'll just fall, and they'll fall down in the water. They won't die in the water, but they'll be pushed down this way, drop down into the trench, and then come over here where they'll run into a lava blade and die, and then I can collect all the items. And yeah, it won't take up a huge amount of space, and I can make it look like I'm thinking about making it look like a wizard's tower. kind of here in the thing with some horns on top of it or something, depending on how many levels up I go. So, but I think that'll work. I don't really need a huge mob farm. You know, it doesn't have to be 1,000 items a second kind of thing. But because basically I'm looking for bones and redstone and glowstone. Those are the kind of things that I'm actually looking for. So, the gunpowder and all the rest of that stuff is fairly useless to me. All that stuff can probably just be trashed. The rotten flesh, that's no good for anything that I'm aware of, at least. So that could be trashed as well. So yeah, I mean, but that'll give me the bones. Arrows are always good. Bones and arrows, of course, that would be good. And I think that mob farm may not be the most efficient, but it won't look really super ugly, and it won't be this big thing up in the sky either. It'll just be like a tower sitting up here. And I'll do it in the same style that I've done the rest of the stuff, with the stone brick and the stone slabs. So, and fences and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's going to be the next project we're actually going to start on. But I'm going to go into creative mode, because I haven't tested this out in creative mode yet. So I'm going to go into creative mode, check it out, test it out, see how it works. If it works halfway decent, then I'm going to do it. If it doesn't, or doesn't work at all, then I'll have to go back to the drawing board. But that's going to be the next project if it checks out in creative. And then I think in the last episode I talked about setting up a flower farm. So I think we're going to do that here in this little section. And then still got all this space here though to put stuff. So I'm open to suggestions. And I've got more blocks I can expand this way and that way. I can't expand that way. I don't think I can expand that way, but I can go this way and that way. So as far as I know. And of course the village is over there, and hopefully no one's claimed it, so we can move towards the village. And if we need to get villagers, we can ship them from there over to here fairly easy. Maybe do it underground using water just to slide them along or something. But yeah, so well, that's about it for the episode, guys. Just a little road trip, kind of getting out of the house for a few minutes, getting a little bit of loot along the way, taking a look at Danny's place. I'll put a link to his YouTube channel in the description, so be sure to check him out. He's a good guy and he does some good stuff. So yeah, definitely check him out. So as always, I appreciate you watching, and I'll talk to you again next time. Goodbye.